You all know Parmesan cheese, right?
Love it.
I hope you like it. Well, Parmesan cheese comes from 700 different cooperatives. And all of these dairy farmers in Emilia-Romagna, because it can only come from a certain area, you know. So all of these dairy farmers come together, and they make a third of the milk in Italy is made in Emilia-Romagna by the same people who are doing the cheese, you know. So they send so much of the milk to make the cheese. They have a long process. It's a 2-year process that they do. There's a cheese making production center in each of the little villages. You know, just like, you know, you have a co-op with something in each of the towns and villages, you know, around the state. This guy figured out if it were a multinational company like Parmalat, which is the multinational dairy company in Switzerland, which actually just went bankrupt 2 years ago, right? If there weren't the cooperatives doing the cheese, Emilia-Romagna would lose 46,000 high-paying jobs. And that is what the cooperative mechanism has kept in society, because it has kept the dairies in the villages, it's kept the employment local, it's kept the money local. They store all of the cheese at the village level. They don't move all of the cheese to some warehouse next to some railway siding. You know, and all the value is there. They do all of their borrowing locally for each of the cooperatives from the local bank. And, you know, when you just think about all of the money that's involved by keeping it local, you know, it's really, truly amazing. And part of what they're trying to do is they know that the exodus from the rural areas, you know, was a problem in the 1930s and 40s and 50s. And they saw that if they didn't put a stop to it, there would be no farmers in Italy. You know, so they, you know, so the cooperatives mean a lot to them, because it's enabled the farmers to stay, to earn a good income, for the kids to have something to do, for there to be high-paying jobs at the dairy in the village, because they are pretty high-paying jobs. And so that's how in Emilia-Romagna they look at it. They look at it from the point of view of, we have to keep people here, because if we don't, they will almost all emigrate, you know. And the key to all of that is creating jobs, and creating high-paying jobs. You know, we're not going to end up with a McDonald's in every little village. That is not going to be the kind of job that's going to keep somebody here.